I just killed Andariel 1,000 freaking times. Before we jump into the loot, there's just 3 things that I want to cover super quickly. The first one is, I did these on single player, plays 3 difficulty, and my magic find jumped around a bit, but the average was around 350. The second thing is, I used a Blizzard Sorceress and I didn't use Static Field. I know it would have been a bit faster if I used a slightly different build, but honestly, I was just content casting Blizzard and running around in circles. The third thing is, I'm filtering out a lot of loot here, most notably the unique jewellery. She gave me so much unique jewellery and most of it was trash, but some of it wasn't, so I've really cut that down just to hopefully make it a little bit more digestible. But let's jump into the loot. So Andy started off pretty slow, but don't worry, she warmed up to me. My first noteworthy find were these scarab shell boots on run 63. Sandstorm tracks. Yes. My first geeds dropped on run 134. Oh yes! Geeds, finally! Yes! Bad roll, but still a good find. I dropped quite a bit of unique jewellery before this point, but this was the first one that I actually cared about. Oh! Perfect Nagel! Yes! Perfect Nagel! Yes! And it came with a bonus small charm. Oh my god. On run 155, disaster struck. Sort of. Andy dropped me a Shaco, but I didn't hit record. Honestly, in this moment, I was pretty gutted, which I know is stupid as hell, because I still found the item. But it was such a nice moment, and it was something that I wanted to relive, and also share with other people. I didn't hit record. Oh, I don't even care. I definitely cared. Okay, in hindsight, my reaction to this one is a little embarrassing, but it still makes me happy watching it. Yes! 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 I've literally never found this. Yes! Yes! Some more amulets dropped for me on run 218. The Rising Sun. Yeah, it's not that good. Another one? What? My first skiller drops on run 228. It's better than nothing. My favourite barbarian helm drops on run 269. Dragon shield. Oh! And arrettes. One of many unique rings drops for me on run 273. Menard. And another on 284. Menard again! You're killing me. On run 307, a Banshee enters my soul. Yes! Malrune! Yes! Another unique ring drops on run 310. I'm feeling good about this one. Another Menard. Oh dear. Another rune drops for me on run 323. East! Yes! An amazing starting item drops on run 366. Is that Magi? Ah, Magi! I can't believe it's taken me this long to find this. If you've been paying close attention, you might have noticed that my experience bar has been moving backwards because I've been dying so much. Part of that's because I've been playing like a maniac, and part of that is because my gear is still pretty crap. So what I did is took a pause from the runs and leveled up 2 new characters to Act 5 so I could add some sockets to some of the items that I've found. My Shaco that I found on run 155, and my new Viper Magi. I used these to replace the Tarnhelm and Griswold's armor that I found in my previous video where I killed Mephisto 1000 times. Now back to the runs.
Oh, Trangs!
I found a pretty niche druid item in run 396.
Blood Spirit? Cerebus's Bite.
Cool! While I was listening to the football on run 404, another Geeds dropped for me.
Okay, hopefully better than 26 on the MF. Yes! Yes! Nice little upgrade.
You can probably guess what this item is.
Amulet? Oh! Another one! You're kidding! Number 3.
One of my favourite items drops on run 454.
Oh, homunculus. I love this item.
And another one of my childhood favourites on run 462.
Hey, Jalal's. My old friend.
The next 100 or so runs was pretty barren, so this item was a godsend.
Russet armor. Is that Skelder's Ire? Because that would be amazing. Oh, yes!
14 runs later, my magic find had the chance to be improved further.
Oh, a chance! We need higher than 36. Hey, 37. Perfect.
A nice small charm drops for me on run 600.
Small charm. Oh, 20 lifer.
I'm including this next item because it rolled perfect on the resistances.
Is that perfect?
I always get battle boots and war boots mixed up. That's why I didn't react to this one immediately. Yes, I've been looking for this for ages.
Okay. Not the best roll, but still a decent upgrade.
Brings us up to 375. Perhaps this one is an SOJ. This one?
Ooh.
You know what they say, 27th time's a charm.
Oh, yes! 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 Finally! Yes! Yes! Ah, yes!
This is the first SOJ that I've found in Diablo 2 Resurrected.
Finally.
Still riding the high from that SOJ, another Geeds drops for me on run 713.
Another Geeds. We want to beat 31. Oh! 39! Yes! That's one off perfect, I think. For the magic find at least, which is all I really care about personally.
I really don't know what I'm going to do with all of these, but it's still nice to find them.
4th. Towels.
Another one.
Number 4. Oh. Oh! My 5th one!
One of my personal favourite drops came on run 788.
Another War Travs. Okay, we need higher than 38. 46! Yes! That's 4 off perfect. Yes! Ooh, baby.
A very useful belt dropped on run 843.
War belt. What's it called? T-Gods. Hell yeah.
It's going to be really useful for Ubers when I get there. My next noteworthy drop was over 100 runs later. If you made it this far into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you considered subscribing. It'd be a really meaningful click. Or 2 clicks if you're from Reddit.
Ooh, another Titans. I think that's a really good roll. I'll just have to double check though. So that's a really good roll. 1 off perfect on the ED.
With the combination of my last 3 finds, I think the game might be telling me something.
2 grand charms. Oh, yes! Yes, that one's actually really useful. That one is not useful.
My final Geeds was dropped on run 984.
Another Geeds! It's gonna be so hard to top this. 39. Rolls like 20 to 40 on the magic find. Oh, that's really good. Wow. Alright, I just finished up 1,000 runs, and before you go, there's just a couple of things I want to show you. So here are all the unique rings that I dropped. So there's 42 in total, I think. So we got some Menalds, Ravenfrost, these guys are Dwarf Stars, Carrion Winds, and then there was 11 Nagel rings. And then of course we've got our beautiful SOJ. I think it's really interesting. It just gives you a nice little snapshot of just how rare this bad boy actually is. I don't actually know if I got lucky or unlucky. Actually, I kind of do know, because with my stats, the drop chance of this is 1 in 1,500. So it's about what you would expect to get one within 1,000 runs. With our amulets, it's kind of a mixed bag. You know, in some ways we're really unlucky, because I've got 19 unique amulets here, and really the only one that I care about is Amara's, which we didn't get. But I did drop 5 Talzamis, which is just nuts. Like, you would have seen my reaction when the first one dropped, which in hindsight is a bit embarrassing, because like I got 4 more after that, so it's just like, oh, sweet. And then the last thing is, I just wanted to show my favorite, like my top 5-ish finds. So obviously the Stone of Jordan would be in there. We got the Shaco that I missed the recording for. It's just a baller helm, you know, it's just so good. Also very trendy. Smack a perfect topaz in there and it gives you so much magic find. Got the second pair of War Travs that rolled 46 out of 50 for the magic find. I'm really noticing a theme here. The next one is Skulder's Eye. I don't know, I don't think this item's worth like anything, but I love it personally. Just it gives 106% magic find, is just huge. And then the last one's a Geeds, rolled 39 out of 40 for the magic find, is huge. And then of course we've got a couple of mid runes. Would have liked to get more runes, but you get what you're given in this game, so that was it. I'm definitely going to make more of these videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, so I'm thinking maybe cows, but yeah, let me know what you want to see. Cheers, bye.